The dogs are leaving muddy paw prints through the house.
Everywhere.
Absolutely. You know what we had for dinner? Chili. It was a perfect night for chili. Yeah, really was. And it could be a great morning tomorrow for some oatmeal, as it's a little rainy and on the cool side. Look at the rain right now. It's fairly steady, perhaps even a little heavier downpour moving into Tulsa from the southwest. I'll show you that in just a second. But right now in the Woodland View subdivision, that's a steady rain also at Melinda Park. And as you look up toward Aronson Park and around 51st and Memorial, we have some rain coming down near Byrd Middle School. All right, here's Stormshield radar into the downtown area, and this is moderate rainfall right here. 75 turns into 44 and 244 and heads down the west side of the city. Fairgrounds also pretty wet. Here's the next batch of rain that's headed toward Tabor and Slick, and that's just a minute from Tabor. And that's a nice little downpour, and that eventually could make it up to Tulsa into the overnight hours. So while you're sleeping, you might hear some rain hitting the roof just a little bit harder. There's no severe weather threat at all tonight. In fact, I don't even know if we'll hear a rumble of thunder, as this is just a great soaking rain, and the upper level low pressure system associated with this right now, if you just watch the rain, how it's rotating around, it's between Muskogee and McAllister. So right in here is that low. And so we'll wrap this rain around and just kind of move it from the west to the east and lift it up to the north and to the northeast as the night goes on. And that is backed up here by our high resolution future track. You can see the rain still with us through about 6:30 to 7 o'clock tomorrow. So if you're going to be out at the polls or you're a poll worker getting there before 7 a.m., it's going to be rainy at the start of the day, and then maybe just a little drizzle into mid-morning. But the rain chances are really kind of going down to a 20% chance by noon, late in the day, and as the polls close tomorrow night, just a 10% chance for a shower left over in Tulsa, and McAllister and Bartlesville should be dry by the end of the day. And then after that, I think we see an extended dry period here. A high pressure system will move in, and not only tomorrow and Thursday, but we'll have another high pressure system that could move in Friday into Saturday and maybe even late in the weekend. So we could have several fronts coming through here, but each front will bring us a reinforcing shot of some cooler air. And Thursday morning at 6 a.m., check this out, any area inside this green is where the temperature will be below 40. So we may find ourselves with a very chilly morning here Thursday morning, down to around 38. Bartlesville could go down to about 34 degrees, and then we'll warm back into the 60s by Thursday afternoon. That front will drop down here on Friday, and that'll just bring another reinforcing shot of some cooler air for the weekend. Today's high 67, the morning low 61. We had about a ½ inch of rainfall in the Tulsa area, a little more up at Bartlesville, 0.6 of an inch. Coffeyville got closer to 3/4 of an inch, ½ inch at Muskogee, almost 2/10 of an inch at Tahlequah, 1/4 of an inch at Okmulgee, and down at McAllister. And there it is. And it's been like this most of the evening. 100% relative humidity, so we're going to see the sky like this most of the night. The winds are calm. Current temperature at 62 degrees. Overnight tonight, down to 56. Periods of light rain likely. Southeast winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour. The rain chance overnight tonight still 80%. Calm winds to the north, 55 in Talala tonight. Pryor down to 53. Tahlequah's down to 51 with southeast winds and rain likely. And rain likely at Eufaula, 57 with a calm wind and some fog. So tomorrow morning starts off a little drizzly, rainy, 58 degrees, 59 at 9 a.m. Could be a little mist around, even some drizzle. I like to call that my friend Mr. Drizzle. And gray and damp conditions into the afternoon, about 62 under gray, cloudy skies for Election Day. Claremore tomorrow, 60 degrees. Pawhuska, 64. Pawnee also up to 64 with northeast winds around 10 miles an hour. Muskogee, 64 tomorrow. And we'll see temperatures at Henrietta and Stigler between 61 and 64 with a northeast wind. Then on the 7-day forecast, Wednesday, 66. Look at that. Thursday morning, 38. 67 Thursday afternoon. Veterans Day on Friday. Parade in Tulsa at 11 a.m. In Claremore, the parade at 11:11, and the forecast right now looking really good for both those locations, as we should be right around 54 at 10 a.m. to line up, 60 at 11 a.m. And as the parade wraps up around noon, 65 degrees. Temperatures making it up to 70 the afternoon, and then over the weekend, temps in the low to mid 60s, maybe closer to 70, but we may be dry for about the next 7 to 10 days after the rain leaves tomorrow morning.
It's really